What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the very first episode of the Ramparts of Ice. If you haven't watched it yet, this video contains spoilers, so you've been warned. Right from the start, the anime introduces us to Koyuki Hikawa, a girl who barely talks to anyone at school. To everyone else, she looks cold and unapproachable, but the episode quickly shows that appearances can be deceiving. Koyuki isn't mean at all. She's simply someone who's been hurt before. Because of those experiences, she's convinced herself that staying distant is the safest way to avoid getting hurt again. That's why the title, The Ramparts of Ice, fits her so well. The ice isn't about her personality. It's the emotional wall she's built around herself. One thing I really liked about this episode is that it doesn't rush Koyuki's character. Instead of immediately changing her into a cheerful person, the story lets us understand why she acts the way she does. That makes her feel much more realistic and relatable. We're also introduced to Miki Azumi, Koyuki's best friend. Even though Miki is popular and outgoing, the episode hints that she has her own insecurities. I think their friendship is going to become one of the strongest parts of this series because they're both dealing with different kinds of emotional struggles. Then comes the biggest turning point of the episode, Minato Amamiya. Unlike everyone else, Minato doesn't judge Koyuki or avoid her. He treats her like a normal person and keeps trying to start conversations with her. This small act of kindness is actually a huge moment. For someone who's spent years believing people will only disappoint her, having someone genuinely interested in knowing her begins to crack the walls she's built around herself. Personally, I think this is where the story really starts. Rather than focusing on romance right away, the anime seems more interested in exploring trust, friendship, and healing. If it keeps developing these characters at this pace, it could become one of the most emotional slice of life series this season. The animation in episode 1 is simple but expressive. The quieter moments, especially Koyuki's facial expressions and awkward pauses, communicate her emotions without needing much dialogue. I also enjoyed the calm atmosphere, which matches the emotional tone of the story. Looking ahead, I think Minato will continue helping Koyuki open up, but I don't expect it to happen quickly. It feels like the series wants us to watch her slowly learn to trust people again, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. Overall, I'd give episode 1 an 8.5 out of 10. It doesn't rely on big action scenes or dramatic twists. Instead, it builds an emotional foundation that makes you care about the characters from the very beginning. What did you think of episode 1? Do you think Koyuki will eventually break down her emotional walls? Or will it take much longer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap and explanation, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more anime recaps and reviews every week, and I'll see you all in the next one.